a story about a man named Jed. A poor mountaineer barely kept his family fed. And then one day he was shooting at some food, and up through the ground come a bubbling crude oil, that is, black gold, Texas tea. Well, the first thing you know, old Jed's a millionaire. The kinfolk said, Jed, move away from there. Said, California is the place you ought to be. So they loaded up the truck and they moved to Beverly Hills, that is, swimming pools, movie stars.
The Beverly Hillbillies.
Ellie, was it you put this monkey to milking the goat?
Oh, yes, sir. He's doing that for Granny.
Looks like he's going on a business for himself.
Anything else I can do for you, Uncle Jed?
No, I reckon that just about does it. How's it look to you, Granny?
Just like back home. Beautiful.
Well, I'll go call Mr. Drysdale and tell him it's ready.
Jed, didn't Mr. Drysdale say why he wanted us to put up the cabin?
Nope, he said he explained when he got here.
It's the most brilliant advertising scheme in banking history. My television commercial will show how I took this starving, penniless hillbilly family living in a wretched little backwoods cabin and with my financial genius transformed them into millionaires living in a magnificent Beverly Hills mansion.
Chief, that's not true.
You don't think that's a magnificent mansion?
You know what I mean. Oil was discovered on their property, and they were worth millions before you ever met them.
Details, details. No one's interested in that side of the story.
Better Business Bureau might be interested.
You open your yacht to those nitpickers, and you'll be starved.
I'm sorry, but I will not stand idly by and watch this happen.
You bet you won't. You'll be photographing it.
Me?
Yes, with that nice motion picture camera you carry along on your bird-watching trip.
I refuse to be associated with this in any way.
That's gratitude for you. What were you when I hired you?
I was the top secretary to the top executive of the top insurance company in this entire city.
There you are. No place to go. No incentive. No future. Here you've got everything to work for.
And I have been working for it for 10 years. You promised me regular raises, pension and profit sharing, hospitalization, a 5-day working week.
Okay, say no more. You've got it.
I have?
Starting Monday, a 5-day working week.
But, Chief, what about the other thing?
Oh, that's labor for you. Churn soft and they take advantage of it.
Mr. Drysdale, I hereby tender my resignation.
Oh, no, wait a minute, Miss Hathaway. You've been a faithful, devoted, efficient secretary for 10 long years. Do you think I can overlook that?
One will get you 5.
I'll get right down to the nitty-gritty. Now, you stay with me, and you'll have a nest egg for the rest of your life. I mean, a real big one.
Are you serious?
Cross my heart.
It's this side.
Oh, it's all over. You know what a big heart I have.
Yeah.
You don't believe me, eh? All right. You're going to feel bad when I tell you this. It's in here right now.
My nest egg?
Yes, I've been saving it for you. I even have your name on it.
Chief, I can't believe it.
Well, it's true. Now, you just stay with me, and it's yours. Milford Drysdale speaking. Oh, hello, Mr. Clampett. Oh, the cabin is up. Oh, that's wonderful. Yes, I'll be right over. Yes. Goodbye. Did I tell you it's a big one? Why, you'll be the envy of every bird watcher in town.
Miss Hathaway? Excuse me, I have those loan papers for Mr. Drysdale. What happened?
Miss Hathaway just blew her 5-day week.
Is this all the milk that goat give? Oh, I reckon so. Well, you might as well give it to the monkey to drink. Oh, I don't think he can have no more.
I've got claw.
You just think you've been clawed.
I was referring to this courageous and noble canine.
That what it is? Looks something like a dog.
And those fangs can tear to ribbons the toughest crepe Suzette.
Do tell.
I have but to give the command, attaque, and he will attaque.
He does, and you're gonna clean it up.
Peasants, you deserve to be set upon. Claude, mon chien brave. Attaque cette canaille.
What are you saying, Miss Drysdale?
That's French, you oaf. I'm releasing the primitive instincts in this ferocious animal. Kill! Kill!
Look out, little baby!
Claude, come back! That vicious beast attacked my dog.
No, he didn't.
You hillbillies in your squalid hovel are a blight on the landscape of Beverly Hills. Jethro,
Yes, ma'am?
I demand that you demolish this ugly, broken-down old ruin.
Granny, you can let her call you that.
No, I ain't.
Now, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Kill! Kill!
Give it a Tennessee two-torch, Granny.
Slap your kiss it grinder on her. Granny, what's going on here? How come you to do this?
Do what, Jed? This is the last straw.
There's a couple of more, ma'am.
Oh, you anthropoids, you Neanderthals, you troglodytes.
He's talking French again, Granny. I'd appreciate it if you talk American.
I'm through talking. I want action. And you're gonna get it. One beating just don't take on this woman. She's a slow learner.
Oh, Mr. Clampett, I'd have been here sooner, but Miss Hathaway and I had a little misunderstanding. Oh, there it is. Margaret, isn't that little cabin beautiful?
Exactly.
Here, I asked the Clampetts to put it up.
Whatever for?
So, come inside, darling, and I'll explain.
I refuse.
Oh, please, dear, come with Daddy.
Why can't you explain it here?
Not in front of the Clampetts, dear. Now, come on.
No.
Now, lover, baby, do you want Daddykins to carry you inside?
Oh, very well.
That's my sugar dumpling. Oh, excuse us.
Oh, doggy. So that's why he wanted the cabin.
What, Pop?
For a love nest. He surprised his wife with a second honeymoon.
Yeah, he called her a dumpling.
Why not? She's built like one.
Ain't you got no romance? This is a tender moment. Now let's all get out of here and leave them two lovebirds alone.
Don't look now. But the mama bird just throwed the papa bird out of the nest. Where's my patient?
Oh, he's coming too. Jethro and Paul's fetching him in.
He sure got a nasty whack on his head when his wife chucked him through that door.
You reckon you'll have to operate?
Could be, could be. Where's my clamps?
Oh, right here. They're like...
Good. And here's my suture. I think I'll sew them up with blue number 3 and use a lazy daisy stitch. That makes a real pretty scarf. Set them right here, boys. Oh, they cut down the old pine tree and they hauled it away to the mill to make a coffin of pine for that neighbor of mine. Oh, they cut down...
Brandon, I don't believe I'd sing that.
That's the new thing, Jed. Music in the operating room to relax the patient.
You don't look too relaxed.
All right. Stir me up some lather. I'm going to shave his head.
What? Shave my head? No.
Now, just rest easy. I might be able to save your hair. Here, take 3 fingers of my Tennessee tranquilizer. That'll relax you. this, Jed? A piece of his skull come loose.
Looks like an eggshell.
Thinnest head I ever seen. He wears a tight hat, he's in trouble.
Jethro, go see who's at the front door.
Oh, can't Ellie go? This is my chance to learn brain surgery.
Well, I'm Granny's nurse.
All right, I'll go. You young'uns help the doctor all you can.
Man can't live with a skull that thin. May, you go sterilize my salt. We's gonna make medical history.
Well, what you mean?
I'm gonna perform the first head transplant.
Can I help?
You is gonna be the donor.
Donor? What's a donor?
Never mind. Take 2 aspirin and wash your neck.
Okay, then what?
Then I'm gonna give you and Mr. Drysdale a general anesthetic.
You mean you're gonna knock us out with that mallet?
Maybe not. Your head is too thick, and his is too thin. I'll give you gas. Go stick your head in the oven.
Oven?
Well, boy, a head transplant is likely to smart.
All's ready, Doctor.
Thank you, nurse.
Hey, wait a minute. Are you fixing to give him my head?
You'll get his.
Are you kidding? That wouldn't look good with a mustache.
Complain. You've got a chance to make medical history.
No thanks. You said yourself his skull's too thin.
Well, that's the beauty of it, boy. The way you eat, you'll grow a new head of bone in no time.
Nothing doing. Have to swap heads with Ellie.
No, sir.
Now, that don't make no sense at all. You think you don't look good with a mustache.
Well, you ain't giving him my head. I got a 6th grade education up here. And I ain't giving that to no bank president. Hey. Here's a head for you. Swap these 2.
Don't do it, Granny.
No, it ain't a good match. Besides, his wife ain't too happy with him now.
Come on, Bessie.
Well, how's it going, Doctor?
There's your donor. He's already got a mustache.
Just can't see a banker wearing that hat.
What you all talking about?
Oh, nothing, Jed. Who is at the door?
Miss Jane, she'll be here directly.
Miss Jane. She's got the head for Mr. Drysdale.
Figure 2.
Granny, Mr. Clampett tells me you're performing first aid on the chief. May I help?
You sure can.
Miss Jane, how would you like to be his boss for a change?
Well, I'm afraid I don't understand.
Granny's fixing to perform the first head transplant. You're going to be the donor.
Don't worry. I'll use green thread and a zigzag stitch, and folks will think you're wearing a new necklace.
Granny, I'm afraid medical science isn't ready for a head transplant.
Well, we gotta do something. This poor man's head is falling apart like an eggshell. Look at that.
Well, that is eggshell. You see, I gave him an egg shampoo this morning.
Oh? She's right. That's a good, solid rind.
Take my word for it. This is one of the hardest heads in Beverly Hills.
My tranquilizer's wearing off.
All he needs is a little fresh air.
What are you doing here, Benedict Arnold?
Drysdale, that's your secretary.
She's no secretary of mine.
Now, come along, Chief. I want to talk to you.
I don't want to talk to you, you big chicken.
Oh, come on.
See that? He don't recognize Miss Jane.
Think she's a big chicken.
Reckon was that whack he got on the head when he busted through the cabin door?
Yeah. He's suffering from what us doctors call magnesia.
I'm going to make that television commercial with the Clampetts. I don't care what you say. Or my wife either. It's a natural. The real Cinderella story from rags to riches.
Chief, that is false, dishonest, unethical, and completely misleading.
Yes, it'll make a fortune. I'll be the hero of the banking business from coast to coast.
I've been reading too many of those super banker comic books.
Now, don't start putting down Superman. See, you've just given me a great idea. I'll be super banker and zoom out of the sky to rescue the destitute, starving hillbillies.
You don't mean with those green tights and the dollar sign.
Exactly. Magnificent.
Come on, Jethro.
I'm not Jethro.
You will be after the head transplant.
Jed.
Oh, Jethro, give me a hand with this door.
But Mr. Drysdale said he don't want no door on the cabin.
Well, I can understand him being door shy, but it seems to me like a honeymoon cabin ought to have one, even if it is a second honeymoon.
Turns out he don't want the cabin for a second honeymoon. He wants it to make a movie.
A movie?
Starring us.
Well, Nugget.
Well, it ain't as good as it sounds. Wait till you see what he wants me to wear.
Well, let me see him.
Okay, I'll put it on and show you. How's this for crazy casting? What do you mean? He's got me playing the part of a country rube.
No.
Who's going to believe that a sophisticated international playboy like I is from the sticks?
Well, boy, I reckon you'll just have to do some extra tall acting.
But I got to look the part, too. This is the face of a scholar, a 6th grade graduate. You can't hide intelligence.
Jed, will you look what Mr. Drysdale's got Ellie and me wearing in his movie?
What parts you two playing?
Why, he says we's all playing ourselves.
Well, then you three is set. But do I look like a famous Beverly Hills surgeon?
Just as much as I look like a country hick.
Wait a minute. I think we's all forgetting that Mr. Drysdale has had a pretty bad whack on the head. He ain't himself.
That's true.
Yeah, I didn't even know Miss Jane.
Worst case of magnesia I ever did see. You'd have done the transplant.
Now, I think he'll come out of it all right, but I think we ought to humor him.
Well, I'll go along with that first spell. But if he don't get better soon, that head's gotta go.
Here he comes. Now, let's just go along with everything he wants. Howdy, Mr. Drysdale. You all ready to do your movie?
Fine. Now, let's have a look. There, that's better. Now you look like a half-wit. I certainly can improve your looks. There now, smile. Oh, that's beautiful. Now, let's see, Granny. I think a few warts, mold, and dirt will help your face. Do those teeth come out?
No, but I wouldn't bet on yours.
Ready with the camera, Chief?
Good. Now, you can film the opening while I change into my costume.
Right. All right, I'm rolling. Action!
Look up in the sky.
It's a bird.
It's a plane.
It's Superbanker! No longer will you be the poorest family in the hills. Shiftless, toothless, half-witted, and dirty. No, with the help of the Commerce Bank, you will move into a mansion in Beverly Hills and be rich, beautiful, intelligent, and clean.
You beat me one more time and I'll clean you. I ain't gonna hold still for no nut in green underwear and belting me with a branding iron.
Me neither.
I have an idea. Miss Hathaway, we'll go to the mansion and shoot the happy ending first. Now, once they do that, they'll have a better feeling for this sad beginning.
Right, Chief. All right, everybody to the mansion. Your wardrobe is waiting. All right, I'm rolling. Action!
Believe it or not, friends, that lazy, no-good family of hillbillies now occupies this beautiful mansion in Beverly Hills and drives this beautiful car. Now, how did this financial miracle happen? I'll let them tell the story. Come out, shiftless father.
I am on my way to the stockbroker to see how many millions Mr. Drysdale's smart investments has made for me this morning.
Thank you, Mr. Clampett.
Thank you, Super Banker.
Come out, toothless girl.
Thanks to Mr. Drysdale, I ain't toothless no more.
And where are you going, rich, beautiful Beverly Hills heiress?
I'm going riding with my rich, handsome Beverly Hills dentist.
Thank you, Ellie Mae.
Thank you, Super Banker.
Come out, half-wit boy.
I am on my way to UCLA to pick up my Ph.D.
Tell me, rich young intellectual, what was the subject of your dissertation?
The Drysdale system for the rehabilitation of half-wit hillbillies.
Thank you, Dr. Bodie.
Thank you, Super Banker.
Come out, dirty old grandmother.
Thanks to Mr. Drysdale, I am no longer a dirty old grandmother. In fact, I am the founder and the president of the GAHAB Society.
And what does that stand for?
Give a hippie a bath.
And where are you going now, immaculate old matron?
I got a date with Mr. Clean.
It's time to say goodbye to Jed and all his kin. They would like to thank you folks for kindly dropping in. You're all invited back next week to this locality to have a heaping helping of their hospitality. Hillbilly, that is. Set a spell. Take your shoes off. Y'all come back now. Here.
This has been a Filmways presentation.
Viacom. The comedies you love.